Hey guys, Zach here. Here to do a vlog while I have utterly horrible hat hair. I'm sorry about that, guys. I've been wearing my hat today, so apparently my hair wants to have a mind of its own. If you can excuse that, we'll get on with the video.
We're gonna keep it low-key, keep it softly spoken, with no strings tying you to me. I'm happy in your company with no emotion, 'cause my love deserves to be free. I never wanna look at a house in the garden, I never wanna lock you down. I know you're not mine, it's just my turn, but we can still have fun for now.
So today I wanted to talk about just kind of living in a truck and just a few things to help any new drivers out there, or drivers who may be on the road, have been on the road for years and years, and maybe didn't think about these tricks and tips and all that. One thing I found to be very useful is using Tupperware containers. That is really shaky. Tupperware containers. Using those to organize what type of food and drink you want to have in there. Like this one at the bottom has mac and cheese and bowls. This one right here has a bunch of spoons, coffee, and the coffee filters for my coffee pot. And this one up here has popcorn, and those tortillas are supposed to be in it, but I made myself a sandwich. So, oh yeah, that's another thing. Get yourselves a really awesome cooler. This guy right here. That was my mouse that just dropped. It works really well. It holds about 36 bottles in one of the containers. Okay, so opening this up, I got some leftover Chinese right there, but we got a little produce bin right there. We got a bin there. I got some lunch meat and cheese in there, and as you can see, that thing is filled with water bottles, and I actually got a little bit more water in there. Little pint of half and half, a half gallon of milk, and as you can see, there's plenty of room in there for really whatever you want or need. Typically out here on the road, it's gonna get expensive. So if you can find a way to cook on the truck, it'll save you a lot of money. This particular cooler, it will actually go and you can adjust it. You can have it go all the way down to, I believe it's -8 Fahrenheit. Yep. And if you have any issues with, let's say you have a hot truck, it has a mode, there we go, Eco or Maximum. And the Eco mode, once you're at the temperature, it'll stay at the temperature, and it'll just kind of hold it there about maybe plus or minus 2 degrees, 3 degrees. The maximum mode is to get it pre-cooled or get it chilling all the way down to frozen. If you want to use it as a freezer, you're probably just going to leave it in maximum. Another good tip that I would recommend is making sure that you have plenty of like paper towels, hand sanitizer. Those can go a long way with just, after cranking down a trailer, or doing a pre-trip on your truck or post-trip on your truck, you're going to get grease or oil on you, or even rust sometimes. It'll save you some extra time from having to go into like a shipper or receiver's bathroom or whatever to wash your hands. Sometimes they're not the most cleanliest. What is this guy doing? So anyone out there who has like facial hair or anything that you want to kind of keep up, like hair gel or anything like that, You want to make sure that you're in a good, steady routine, that you don't mind having it left in, like for hair gel wise, you don't mind having it left in for, a day or two on end. You want to make sure that you also, if you have beards, you want to make sure that, you stay on top of getting them combed and putting some kind of cream or oils in them, because they're going to get itchy out here with the cold, dry weather, and then the cold, dry AC if you're into summer. So they're going to get itchy, and you're going to want to have something just to help cure that itch, because you really don't want to look like a hey, get that new fix. Yeah, you don't want to look like that. Oh yeah, get yourselves a CB radio and install it, and have it on. You have it on, you can hear warnings of what's up ahead, whether it's an officer up ahead, if you're, the kind of person that goes speeding. I'm not, but, some people are. If there's road construction up ahead, if there's a traffic backup, really, whatever. If there's something that needs to be said, talk to other people. Trucking is a very non-sociable career. It's not a career, it's a lifestyle. Because once you're out here, it's your life. You're not gonna really have much of a social life with trucking. You're gonna go and, you're either working or you're sleeping. Or if you're in my kind of division, which is refrigerated, you're gonna be waiting for shippers and receivers and all that. But it's not like you can just go down to the corner store, grab a beer, and crack it open. So my last tip and piece of advice is for anyone who has a full-size truck and who has a Freightliner. I'm not sure about other model trucks, but for Freightliners, those windows up there, that particular one, I have one on each side of the truck. And I know the new style bodies have it as well. Those windows open like an RV, so they open up like that. They don't slide up or anything like that, so rain and water and all that can't get into your vehicle. When you're stopped and you're not going to be moving for a few days or whatever, like if you're at home, if you're on home time, or if you're at the terminal, or if you're, sitting to get repaired or whatever, crack them open. Let the truck air out, because it is going to stank. You are going to have lots of smells. You're going to have your dirty boot smell. You're going to have whatever mud and grime that you dragged in. You're going to have dirty laundry. You're going to have you. You're going to have a lot of different smells, and most of them are not going to smell good. Especially when you have trash bags and all that, and you're at a rest area and you can't throw them away. Don't be that driver and throw stuff just onto the ground. We have enough of them. Don't be one of them. Be that person to walk the 3 feet to the trash can. It's not gonna end up, killing you. If anything, trucking, you want to walk that extra 3 feet. Park in the back, get some walk. Actually, that leads me to my next one. Exercise. I'm obviously I ain't the skinniest guy around. Get some exercise. Walk around the truck. Do some push-ups, do some crunches. I use a bag of tire chains. I have tire chains up front, and every morning I go drag the chains out and keep them in the bag, but I pick them up and I kind of walk with them around the truck, or I go and try to hold them as long as I can, and then I put them back into the truck. That there helps me build up stamina, it helps me build up muscle strength, and on top of that, it's good for you, It allows you to not be struggling with activities out here that you really shouldn't be. On top of that, when you're in the wintertime and chain law's in effect, if you have an officer that pulls you over and asks, can they see your tire chains, you're not going to be winded after you pull out just the first bag after you struggle bringing it across your truck, because you need to bring everything out to show the officer. Because if you don't, then you get a fine for not having them on your truck, even if they're clearly there. So exercise is incredibly important. Yeah, I think that's going to be all the time that we got today. I'm going to get back to enjoying my 10-hour break. Well, not really a 10-hour break, because I'm waiting until daylight to drive, because Wyoming, as beautiful as it is incredibly icy, and especially with the snow that they just had, and then it all melted today, all that water is going to freeze. And that means that I am going to be dealing with icy and slick roads. So I'm waiting until morning, daylight, so I can see where I'm going. Catch y'all in the next video. So, got a neighbor. Don't know why he's hauling, but that is a huge box. So I don't know what he's hauling, but it looks expensive.